Hamster here. I am back. I am back from outer space. I tried Paragon again today. It's still an enjoyable game to a certain degree. It's not as fun as what it used to be, but I'm hoping that Monolith, the new map, is going to change that. But anyway, we're here to talk about Muriel today. Muriel, the pub wizard support at the moment. The way the meta is at the moment, you want a high level of push on your team, and you want heroes with global presence. This includes Murdoch. Every single game has a Murdoch in nowadays. Muriel, Kalari, all these heroes with global presence. So I'm going to talk to you about my Muriel build here. Now it's very, very important that you understand what Muriel does as a support. Muriel saves people by using shields. Now, why is that important to know? I see a lot of Muriels going for health, going for armor. Your goal in the game is not to keep yourself alive. Your goal is to keep your allies alive. And the way you do that is by having, as fast as possible, 40% cooldown reduction. You want 40% cooldown reduction as soon as possible. What this will enable you to do is save so many people with shields. It'll keep your ultimate up 40% quicker all the time, obviously. And it's just going to allow you to be more mobile. You can be off pushing a lane, your ultimate's going to be up, because you got that 40% cooldown reduction. If you're not going for 40% cooldown reduction, don't play Muriel, guys, in my opinion. So what do we got here? Well, let's go through all the cards, and then I'll tell you what order that I do them in. So we got a Lord's Key here, nothing in there, don't care. I am literally put this on so that we can take harvesters. Remember, the outside harvesters and the jungle harvesters are up at 3 minutes now, and the Harambe harvester is up at 6 minutes. So you want to be getting those. They are a substantial amount of experience, and you want to get your Muriel high level as soon as possible. You want to get the level 2 ultimate as soon as possible. We got a circlet health here, and we have put an advanced mana, a mana, and a basic mana in there. We've got our Elder Mage amulet in there with a greater health, a health, and a lesser health. We've got a Lord's Ward here with advanced chrono, 2 advanced chronos and a basic mana. We got Pendulum of the Lords here with an advanced chrono, a chrono, and another chrono. Tempered Plate with a Divine Guard, a Guard, and a Minor Guard. Got a Venom Shell here with a Minor Guard times 3. We got the magical card of awesomeness, the Satori Cloak, with a Minor Barrier times 2 and a normal barrier. And then we got Tempest Pearl with 3 barriers in it. So what I like to do is I like to be very supportive in my lane. So one of the things that I look to do as a Muriel is take the Circlet of Health as a first item. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to be a little bit more aggressive in lane, because you constantly have this passive heal going on. It heals both yourself and your allies, so you're going to be in lane with the ADC for 4.2 health. This is going to you can just be really harassing. And what I do is I try to push whoever's in our lane out of the lane. I try to stop them from getting farm. I body block their last hits as well, because you're fairly safe. You've got these shields that you've got, and you've got the health regeneration. Okay. From then we want to move straight into some cooldown. So if you notice that your team are getting harvesters, you can skip getting the Lord's Key, but if you notice they're not, you want to go straight into the Lord's Key. This is going to allow you to get harvesters, which allows you to get a lot of experience early. Remember, you want to get to that level 11 as fast as possible. You then want your Lord's Wards. Okay, This way you can help whoever it is that you're keeping in lane from getting destroyed. It's very, very important to have vision so that you can overextend in your lane and have an advanced warning of the enemy attacking you. Okay, I do not feel the Lord's Ward out at all. I then move straight into the Pendulum of the Lords. The reason being is it gives you an extra 75 mana and an extra 100 health, okay, and 2.5 cooldown. This is the first item that I fill out. Okay, now if we take a look at this, once it's fully upgraded, you get an extra 2.5% cooldown reduction. So in total here, you're going to end up with 22.5% cooldown reduction. Okay, so this is the one that you fill out first. 22.5% cooldown reduction, plus you'll have this, which gives you 25% cooldown reduction. So in the space of having 2 items, yeah, you're at 25% cooldown reduction, which is where you want to be. Okay, from then what I do is, depending on whether I feel that I need additional cooldown reduction, or whether I feel that maybe my team need a little bit of extra help getting away, or you kind of got to gauge the situation and see what happens. If your guys are getting absolutely destroyed and ganked on, then I go for the Tempest Pearl. The reason for this being, it gives you an additional way of saving your allies. Okay, the scenario, there's 2 guys in the mid lane getting ganked by 4 of the opposition. Okay, you use your ultimate to get in there. Suddenly it's 3 on 3. Yeah, you then pop your Tempest Pearl, and what this enables people to do is run away from the gank that's happening. Allows you to reset, get back in there again. Okay, this can be invaluable. If I find that my team are doing fine, then I will either go for the additional cooldown reduction in the Lord's Ward. Okay, once you've put both the advanced chronos in, that's your 40%, that is your base that you want 40% cooldown reduction. Yeah, then I take a look at the opposition. Do they have a lot of armor? What are they stacking? Are they stacking against your ADC? Okay, generally the ADC nowadays is Murdoch, which is energy damage. If they are, then you want to go for the Satori Cloak. This is just insane. Yeah, 50% of whatever armor you have comes off of the opponent. Okay, and it happens to be energy armor on here, which if you've got a Murdoch, every game has a Murdoch nowadays. If you've got a Murdoch, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be shredding the opposition's armor. What this enables you to do, especially if you're in a team, is it allows your ADC of Murdoch to go full damage. They do not have to worry about armor penetration. All you do is you see who your ADC is shooting, you hit him with an auto attack. For 4 seconds, you are you're shredding 50% of whatever armor you've got. So you've got your minor barriers and your barrier in there. Okay, which is quite a lot of energy armor in there. Now, if you still see that they're stacking a lot of armor, okay, then you want to be going for this Tempest Pearl, putting the barriers in there as well. If your ADC is physical, I don't think there's I don't think you need to worry about that. Then you got your tempered plate in here, or your venom shell, depending on whether you want that little bit of extra damage or whether you want some extra health and armor. But basically, what you want to do with a Muriel, get that 40% cooldown reduction ASAP. Yeah, are your teammates needing armor shred, or are they needing more defense? If they're needing more defense, go straight into the Tempest Pearl. Okay, straight into the Tempest Pearl. This is going to help your teammates get out of trouble. Yeah, there's not many items that give speed boosts. So if you manage to get your ADC away from whoever's attacking them, chances are they're not going to be able to follow up. If you need the armor shred, go in the Satori cloak. But you want to kind of if you need the armor shred, you need to see if your ADC is physical or whether they are energy, and if they're energy, then obviously you want to stack your energy defense. If they are physical, then you want to stack your physical defense, because what this does is it shreds 50% of whatever armor you have. Okay, you do not have to fill the Satori cloak out if you do not need that energy armor, if you do not need to shred energy armor. Bear in mind the Satori cloak also works on buildings, so not only are you helping your ADC to destroy other people, you are helping them to take down towers as well. And now my strategy for Muriel is usually for the early parts of the game I stick to the ADC like glue. If I see a lane getting pushed, then what I will do is I will move to that lane, I will counter push that lane, knowing that my ultimate is ready to be able to support my ADC. I position myself when I'm pushing a lane in a position where I can see my ADC. Okay, so if you're on the left hand side of the map, what you want to do is you want to position yourself on the far left hand side as you're shooting creeps, so you can see the health bars of your ADC, so that you can go and rescue him if you need to. Okay, straight up, use your triangle, get over there and help him to survive. And that is basically my Muriel build. It's been a while since I've been on Agora. I think I was on about 70% win rate with her, 60%, 70%. Wow. It's been so long since I've been on Agora, it doesn't show up anymore. Agora. For Paragon. There we go. So we've still got my login details. Bovine hamster. So this is a deck that I've been using quite a while. 1478 Gold League. Right, so she's at a 63% win rate, which is higher than average. So I definitely recommend trying this out, guys. Let me know in the comments below how you get on with this build. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, especially about my howitzer and my Iggy and Scorch builds and decks. Let me know if there are any particular decks you want me to go on. If not, then my next deck is going to be my gadget decks, which I will be releasing next week, as I am going over all the new meta decks. Other than that, like, favorite, subscribe. Let me know if you like this video, guys, and I'll see you later. Take care.